Hey everyone, Sheevaun here, driving for your success. And I was on a call earlier with somebody who has become part of our community. And one of the questions they asked me was, why is everybody having so much fear? Why is the fear more palpable? Why is the fear so different than it was a few years ago? And you could say solar flares, you could say 5G, all of these, fringy kind of ideas. But I think another idea about fear is media. All types of media gives the idea, gives the perspective, gives the understanding that we're doomed and things are going to get bad. And so when people are thinking that things are going to get bad, they're going to hunker down. They're going to close themselves off. They're going to shrink. And the people who have the courage to get out there and step up and speak what they're going to speak and share their wisdom, they're actually going to have to step, climb, walk, leap, educate themselves, continue to remind themselves to get on the other side of the fear. Because when fear is so tangible, it's so thick, you can feel it a lot of times energetically. When fear is so thick, it is kind of like clawing through gauze, clawing through the mud, clawing through the muck. And, fear is that false evidence appearing real. And, whether you know this or not, whether you live from it or not, doesn't mean that you won't get some sort of bump, nudge, shield that ends up around you, kind of like your windshield is just filled with fear, and then you're inside of it. And what are you gonna do, right? What's a girl gonna do? Call Ghostbusters. Not really. But it's really about cleaning up that fear with meditation, with breath work, with better hydration. We have a school for this whole thing of cleaning that up. It's also really about getting into alignment, meaning getting into alignment with who you are, what you're here to do, and really stepping into that moment in and moment out and disconnecting from that desperation. Because you have to disconnect from desperation. You have to disconnect from desperation day in and day out, because fear breeds desperation energy, and then desperation energy is something that people can smell on other people. And so consider that the fear that you're experiencing is maybe because the people that you're around, they're afraid, and you have to step outside of that and get around people who have that clarity and that confidence and that certainty and the ability to move through these things. I mean, that's what this channel is about, to help you move through these things on a more consistent and regular basis. Every week there's a new video, consistent and regular. And so fear is also beatable by you being consistent and regular, right? It's pretty fascinating what happens. So imagine yourself today, right? You're having this moment, and then imagine yourself in a month or a week and you're on the other side of it. Whatever you do today will get you on to the other side of it. This is Sheevaun Moran. I'm driving for your success. And subscribe, like, share, you know how this goes. Comment, thumbs up, all those cool things. This is a gateway to get beyond the fear and get to the other side. Talk soon.